everybody, welcome back to the channel. I have a quick pattern review for you. This is a good one. This is a new to me pattern company. So yeah, I made two, and so I will be sharing with you both versions on today and telling you a little bit about the pattern. So welcome to all my new subscribers. I thank you for tuning in today and clicking on this video. If you are new, consider subscribing. Don't forget to thumbs up this video on your way out. And those who continue to tune in from week to week, I greatly appreciate it. So I am coming in today with a new love, a new top love, and it is knit. So for my knit lovers, you are going to love this. So this is a new to me pattern company. It is called Naughty Bobbin Patterns. And the top I will be talking about today that Lady Dane and I are wearing, it's called the Presto Popover top. So for any of you who follow my good bestie over on Instagram, Miss Myra Lorraine, you already know that she has made this top. And so her and I was doing some sewing and chatting together, you know, face to face, some FaceTime. And so she was showing me what she was working on, and she showed me this top. And I was like, oh my gosh, I love that top, because it was all this here that I was like, okay, fuller bust, this I love all of this. And so I was like, oh my gosh, I love that. I absolutely love that. And so thank you, Myra. She actually gifted me a pattern. She gifted me a printed pattern. So the pattern, just so you know, for sizing purposes, Myra sent me the small to extra large, and that goes up to a bust of 46, a waist of 37, and a hip of 46. So my full bust is a 47, 46, 47 right now. The waist is 41 and the hip is 52. So the top is not long enough to go over your full hip. Is more, you know, just right down maybe where your belly button hit. So you might want to measure that. Actually, I would highly suggest measure the pattern piece, because I am short. I'm shorter up on the top than I am on, I'm longer on the bottom from my waist down. And so that just maybe just on my personal proportions, but measure the pattern piece so you know where everything is hitting. However, this pattern, that's the printed version, so you can order this and print it off. Of course, I'll leave a link down to the website where you can find it. But this pattern also comes in sizes up to 4XL. However, the larger sizes, actually you get all of the sizes up through a 4XL. I'll put that on the screen too so you can see. But the 4XL, the bust goes up to a 58, a waist of 49, and a hip of 58. So if you get the PDF version, which means you'll have to download it, tape it together. This one is probably a real easy one to tape together. Y'all know I'm not for taping nothing together, but for my people that don't mind taping the pattern together, this one will be easy because it's only 3 pattern pieces, right? And so yeah, it'll be easy to put together. And so, or you can send it to Copy Shop for print. So let me go ahead and get into the pattern. So if you all saw my recent video, I did share with you 2 fabrics that I picked up from JoAnn's. Both of these are from JoAnn's. This is a knit. I think they're the same composition, like a brushed knit, but it's not that fuzzy brushed. And so I don't know if I'm describing that right, but anyway, you all know what I'm saying. And so I absolutely love these. This pattern is actually really good for what it tells you. And she has a stretch chart, so if you want to just check the stretch, there is a stretch gauge in the pattern, so you can kind of make sure you have enough stretch. You do want at least 20% stretch if you're going to use jersey knit, double knit, or interlock knit. You need 25% stretch if you're going to use a interlock, a velour, or 35% if you're going to use a sweater knit, velour, or terry knit, or 75% stretch if you're going to use some kind of swimsuit knit fabric or something with lycra in it. So essentially, based on that, you know the fabric you use for this type of top, you want it to be more drapey, because you do have this gorgeous, look at this gorgeous neckline, you guys. Woo-wee, she is beautiful. And I'm going to show you how I paired it today. You can't see, but I am wearing my Love Notions cargo pants. This pair beautifully. I just kind of threw this on for pictures and stuff, but I was like, yes, this works. And you already know these two tops is going with my McCall's subscriber pick skirt, paired with that. And actually these tops go with the pants that I got on as well, the cargos. So I absolutely love this. Now there is a part, the instructions are super easy until you get to, it will be a step, specifically when you get to steps 7 and 8 is when the instructions get to talking about doing the burrito method. Well, the way it is written, it might be a little confusing. So shout out to Myra again, you guys. I'm gonna leave the link down in the description box. She actually showed the burrito method, the easier way to do it for this top. So super easy. Myra saved everything in her highlights. They're labeled popover 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can just watch those. They're, I think, less than a few seconds each highlight, and so it goes really quick, because from start to finish, the first one took me over an hour. This one took me 45 minutes. I mean, it's that easy. It is so super easy. But doing the burrito method is really this neckline, because you have a beautiful inside and out. And I'm actually going to take this off so you can see. I was thinking I was going to show you this one, but it's all the same color on both sides, so you won't really be able to tell. So I'm going to take this one off and show you the clean finish on the inside. But that is a point I do want to make. If you do decide to use a solid, make sure you mark with some washi tape, maybe a pen, or mark it somehow with something that's, you know, removable, what the wrong side is. Because this one, I did have a little trouble when I flipped everything over. I was like, uh-oh, what's the wrong side? What's the inside? What's the outside? And so I had to, you know, really make sure I was catching everything right. And also, because the way you sew the inside after you do the burrito method, you put the sleeve in, because you lay the sleeve in flat, which is super easy. We love doing that, right? But when you get ready to sew the from here on down, you have to remember to catch both pieces of the front, because the front you cut out 2 pieces, the back is 1 piece, and of course the sleeve. 2 sleeves, right? And so you do want to make sure when you're sewing down the side, you are catching all of the layers. I didn't initially catch on one side all of the layers, and because it's 3/8 inch seam allowance, when I serged on the inside, I just grabbed that extra piece I didn't catch initially in the stitch, in the serge stitch, and just went back over it. No, that was an easy fix. But just keep that in mind, that you'll want to make sure you have all of those layers together. And so when I tell you I love this top, you all know, if you notice, I've been sewing more fall winter for Texas tops because I need them. I did not have them. Now I think I'm up to maybe 4 or 5 now tops that I have that I believe is, you know, a good base for me, because you all know I mainly have sleeveless stuff, sleeveless in dresses and, you know, things like that. And so I really needed some tops with some sleeves, some a little warmer weather tops. And so, but you know, knits that will still work. And when I tell you, it worked out beautifully. So let me take this off, put this one on so you can see how it looks on me, and I'll pop up some video of how I kind of, you know, style this a little bit, and then show you what the inside look like, because when I say clean finish, it is so good. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to point out too before I show you the inside is that it does have a center front seam that you can't see really on the solid. And even though this is a print, because of the design of the print, and I'll move her up a little bit, because of the design of the print, you can't see the seam down the front either, because this is a marble print. And I will say, I was not trying to get the marble, the swirls to meet anywhere, but down here in the center, it really did. Somehow that came together beautifully. If you can tell, she just beautifully just right down the middle. So what can I say? And I love how the neckline stands up. So the drapier your fabric, the drapier this will look, right? And so as you can tell, these pretty much look the same on me. And so, but I love the fit. I love how it hugs the body, at least for me. And this one I did longer. I did the sleeve length that came with the pattern. And so I do like that. And for this one, I just wanted that shorter sleeve. And so let me take her off. You do have the option. So there are 3 points on the front of the pattern piece that lets you know how deep you want that V to go. And there is a step in the directions that you can check that V. You can try on just the front bodice piece after you've put it together over your head, just to see if you're comfortable with how deep the V goes. And for me, this was perfect. It can go lower if you want it to go lower, if you want it to go higher, or for whatever reason or whatever, it does say, okay, you can go back in and go stitch higher up, because the way you stitch the pieces together, it's just really, really easy. So as you can tell, this is the inside of my top. So if I were to hold this up, you can see how it is a clean finish, because once you turn it right side out, that's the clean finish you get around the neckline. And so when I turn this, and you'll see why you cut 2 front pieces, because the front is that whole, this is the inside front. So completely, and you can kind of see that stitch down the middle. And then this is, for me, this was easy to see what was the right side, the wrong side, because of the fabric. But yeah, so you stitch that. So when I was saying you be careful stitching when you stitch the front and back together, that you're catching your front, there's 2 layers, and then the back is just the 1 layer. So you want to make sure you catch all 3 layers. And I serged it, stitched it, turned it up. Everything is serged, right, except for the clean finish on the inside. So yeah, you guys, that is it. This is Naughty Bobbin Patterns, the Presto Popover top. I absolutely love it. Now I have navy blue, and you all know I wanted some solid, you know, more darker colors from my color palette. And I have this beautiful marble with the camo color in there that goes beautifully, which you can't see, but you'll see pictures popping up here in video of me in this entire look. Absolutely love it. This is an easy, when I tell you easy pattern to sew up, and I think it is very, very beautiful on the full bust woman. You will love this. This is so good. And again, I will leave a link to Myra's highlight. Her first highlight is 5 highlights. They're really short to just show you real quick how to do the burrito method. So when you get to step, is it 7? Yeah, 7 and 8. Just pop over to Myra's highlight, and then you'll see, and it's like, oh, okay, and then that's it. And then you're zip, 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 and it's done. So let me know what you think. I will leave a link to Naughty Bobbin Patterns as well, so you can check it out. There, she does have a few other patterns. I didn't get a chance to really go over all the other patterns that's on her website, but definitely go check them out. But this one, this is a good one. Obviously, yes, I can see this in a dress. Actually, I can see it attaching it to an A-line dress for me, or a pleated dress. The skirt piece is pleated. something like that. But anyway, all right, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in today. Wednesday, I think I have something fun and special coming up on Wednesday. We shall see. Make sure the timing is all good. But anyway, come back on Wednesday, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, and I will have a new video for you. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in today. I greatly appreciate it. You all have a blessed start to your week, and we will see you on Wednesday. Bye.